Hey all. About 2 years ago, I went to this hardware store where I used to work, and I went to go buy one of those metal trash cans, the kind that you used to see in movies where somebody would beat another guy over the head with it, or I think like in the game Double Dragon when I was a kid, you could use it as a weapon. But my purpose was burning sticks and like leaves. So I go into the hardware store, and a guy that I know who works there, he sees me pulling this trash can out, and he was like, "What are you going to use it for?" And I was like, "Burning stuff." And so he said, No. You got to get the perforated kind, the burning barrel." And so I dropped some money on this burning barrel, and I've had it now. And I've used it a lot since whenever I bought it in 2022. I've always associated burning barrels, I think, with decline. I'm pretty sure that during the Great Depression, there were pictures taken of dudes like warming themselves around these barrels with flames licking above the lid. And nowadays you can go to a True Value and just buy one. I've become that neighbor over the years, even before I had a burning barrel, who burns a lot of stuff. I live maybe 100 feet away from the Hudson River, and on some summer nights the sky is really clear, and it's just nice to have a fire going. And human beings are drawn to fire. It keeps them warm, and I think that a lot of stories are told around fire. I would wager to say that a lot of the stories of the Old Testament were handed down orally over a campfire. So why am I talking about the burning barrel and sharing pictures of it? I'm not totally sure, but when I bought that burning barrel, the war in Ukraine had just started, prices of things were going through the roof, and it occurred to me like just how insane things were getting here in the United States. And my wife said to me as a joke, someday maybe all we'll have is our kids, our cats, a shopping cart, and maybe a burning barrel. And I think I'm given over to a degree of pessimism, but I don't think things are going well here in the United States or the West or the world in general. It seems that we're on the precipice, always, for the last few years, of World War III. And maybe we're already in World War III. There are some historians who don't think World War II started when Germany invaded Poland, but actually a few years earlier when Japan invaded China. And the prospect of World War III is terrible, and the prospect of collapse of any kind is terrible. And who knows to what degree this burning barrel offers any hope of anything. I certainly hope that I don't have to rely on it to keep my family warm. I'd like to just have this burning barrel to burn the sticks that fall from the trees or the leaves. And all joking aside, I don't really want any post-apocalyptic accoutrements. But some days when my imagination gets going and I think about the world that my two small boys are living in and all the mistakes that I've made in my life, and even living beside this beautiful Hudson River, which is only really disturbed by the occasional passing Amtrak, I do wonder sometimes like what it would be for things to just fall apart, the bottom to just fall out. I can't drink the water from the river. My estate in even that river where tankers routinely travel, it's a target. Even my state to some degree probably sees people like myself standing in the way of some type of progress. I hope that the burning barrel is just used for the sticks and for the leaves and for the calm nights out by the Hudson River and nothing more. Thank you for listening. God bless.